Hi there, welcome back or welcome in if you're new. I've just got to do another Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips video. I'm sorry. They are getting more and more airtime, and as somebody who is standing on the other side of the agreement door scale, I think I should be able to have my say too. Because I've got two teenage daughters, and literally the thought that they have no choice but to know who these two are. My teenage granddaughters have no choice. This isn't an OnlyFans thing, as I've said. I've done a video on this already. I'm sorry, but they pissed me off so well. Bonnie Blue especially, and it's not jealousy. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but it's not. It's like, I have no man in my life that I'm jealous if he wants to fuck you. And, oh, God, the shit that I have to watch to do with these women. And I need my fucking say. Anyway, did a video on it the other day. Said that they are poster girls for the patriarchy, because that's exactly what they are. Literally, they are doing the man's work for them. Go watch the other video. I go into the whole Eve thing and how the patriarchy of just want women fucking degraded, and that these two girls are doing their job for them. That's my stance on it. But there's something else in that video. I pointed out that that maybe they don't know, like Lily Phillips, when she did 101, she said she remembered about 5 of them, the ugly ones. She just didn't commit their face to memory. Now, that man has been inside your vaginal cavity. He has been closer to you than he's been to probably anybody but his own mother on his birthday. Do you know what I mean? And he's just been told that he can fuck you like that. Bonnie Blue especially is just saying, yeah, send all your men to me. It's like, do you know what I mean? It is beyond wrong. And then I saw something else on, I told you before, I follow a channel called Simply WTF, Simply What the Fuck, right? And I saw this in a video that he did the other day, but I found the news article because I want to address it from from my angle. Do you know what I mean? And go to actually what this guy reads. Read what this guy actually said, rather than try and remember what this Simply What the Fuck guy said. Also, like, another couple of people that I've just got fucking, I've watched a couple of other videos that have just, I found this girl, right, this American lass, Misha Petrov, right, totally rate her, Petrof, Misha, M-I, as in, Collins, I-S-H-A, right? Absolutely, like, such a wise head on this young girl's shoulders. But she shared a video of a podcast when Bonnie Blue went on GK Barry's thing. Again, I only know GK Barry from I'm a Celebrity, and I really rated that girl. And literally, she's just sitting there slagging it up with, oh God, I lost all respect for the lass. It's like, girl, you are on the wrong side. I made notes. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Misha Petrov did a video called Bonnie Blue is a Creep. Now, Misha is American, and I love seeing how the American take on your standard British trollop. Do you know what I mean? It's like 10 a penny on a night out uptown, mate. Any town you go to, do you know what I mean? You can find somebody who'll like do you for whatever you look like, just because they fancy a shag. That's just human nature. These people, especially Bonnie Blue, and this girl calls her out for the fact that she's asking men to cheat on their wives, which is, like I say, go watch it, because this girl, she's tribe, mate. This girl has lived. She's been round a few times. And then this other guy called Night Talk with a K, Knigget, right, night talk. And he was fucking, oh, he had me fucking in stitches. He absolutely had me in stitches. He's like, he likened, I think this one was about Lily Phillips, her whole vaginal region to a maggot infested dumpster. Now this bloke, oh, he is very easy on the eye, bless him. He is a very handsome young man. And like literally, and he's just going there. He's like, yeah, she's a pretty lass, because Lily Phillips is a pretty lass. I don't get why. I don't get Bonnie Blow. Do you know what I mean? It's like Lily Phillips, young, fresh. Bonnie Blue does not look. Well, I think she's lying about her age, man. There's no way that Bonnie Blue looks 25. And this Misha lass, she said like that she's like says she's 25, but she looks like she's 40. It's like literally Cher looks younger than Bonnie Blue these days. Do you know what I mean? I don't think she's telling the truth, and I think that's part of why she wants the younger ones. And I didn't mention on the other video that Lily Phillips wants to shag a 100-year-old man. Now, I'm not going to lie, if that were my granddad and that's what he wanted to do, I'd let him go out there with a smile on his face and I'd stay pen pals with her forever. Do you know what I mean? I don't like, if you want to do, that's corrupting the young. That's where I have issue, right? Because he's never going to go out, and that's going to turn him into some deranged lunatic who thinks that all women are going to behave the same fucking way as you slapper. And this is where we bring this guy into it, right? This is the point of the conversation. 6 minutes. Doggy fresh. You're on. But there's this chap, right? Let's glasses off. And his name is Ali, right? And he has come out, he queued up to sleep with Bonnie Blue, the 1,057 men that she's alleged, she's saying that she slept with. I've just fucking, I've scrolled right up to the top now just to find his fucking Ali Walker. Mate, you couldn't fucking write it. Oh, mate, it's an Ali Walker. Dude turned up for a random. Oh, mate, perfect. Some gags write themselves. Changed his mind once he was faced with the realities of the intense situation. Kingston University graduate Ali, 42. Right, okay, what is he just graduate? What's the point of him being a graduate when he's a middle-aged man? Anyways, he lined up at the £15 million Portland Place, the London mansion of, oh, I love this, of convicted fraudster and self-proclaimed Lord Edward Fast Eddie Davenport. Mate, I want to meet this dude. He sounds like a riot. It was here where the sex marathon took place, with grim photos of the aftermath showing a sea of used condoms, wrappers, and damp blue rolls strewn across the parquet floor. Oh, heaven forbid. Rub it in, mate. It apparently does wonders for your skin, so it can't hurt the fucking woodwork, can it? And around 2 black leather ottomans which had been pushed together for the shoot. According to Ali, participants, right, we're getting there, were clad in boxer shorts and concealed their faces behind bank robber style balaclavas. He quickly realised that the stunt wasn't a one-man, one-woman thing. I'm not going into the whole bloody thing, right? So he basically ducked out of the thing. Bonnie, real name Tia Billinger, just to get that out there, you know what I mean? It's like, we all know who you are, and therefore your family, love. The Billinger family, which are quite well to do apparently, you know, like she wasn't lacking for a few quid before she started fucking fleecing every man on the planet, has previously confessed to using controversial tactics to attract views, leading a number of people to treat her recent claim with some skepticism. Right, where am I going? Right, remembering the scene, Ali said, Ali Walker. I'm sorry, Ali, darling. I'm sorry, but you turned up to have sex with a fucking hoe. Whether you were in a queue and other people had to see your tiny junk, or whether you got her on your fucking own, you turned up to shag that's been with Arthur. Arthur England, if you've never heard that one. People would just going in and a group would surround her. Whoever got the opportunity would start joining in. This isn't how sex happens, kids. Do you know what I mean? Kids are reading this fucking shite and thinking that this is what happens when you have fucking sex. This has replaced sex education, mate. And something needs to be fucking done about it. Literally, they're all over the mainstream media. And all of our young ladies are seeing this as the type of behaviour that gets you success. Fucking hell, I cannot believe I'm having to fucking say it. Anyways, right? She was in the middle and there were loads of guys around her doing whatever to her. I didn't know any of the other people there. Well, you wouldn't, would you? They all had masks on. And this is where you can, like 11 minutes 38. When you arrive, they give you a mask so you hide your face. 99% of people had their masks on. It was like a balaclava style blue mask, very thin, like the sort bank robbers wear. It was quick. I wasn't there for the whole day. I went for about 2 hours. Then I went for lunch. He hung around for 2 hours. That's not how he made it bloody, yeah, dirty pervert, you Ali Walker. Yeah, I take it back. Then I went for lunch for maybe 45 minutes. Then I came back for another 2 hours and she was still going at it. It was pretty full on. So a total of 5 hours, this guy was there and he's like, no, I thought it was going to be one-on-one. It quickly became apparent that it wasn't my kind of bag. So I just stood down a fucking alleyway, tossing myself off the whole time, thinking, oh, somebody else is giving it to a good now. Circle wank, mate. They're all just like, do you want me to help me out, mate? Oh, fuck it, why not? Literally, this is the most... You do not think of that, for a start off, as fucking degrading, having to have your face covered. That's how little... What's how little she means to anybody? Because it's like, mate, you don't need to see me. I'm just dipping me wick, mate. I'm getting my fucking rocks off. I don't give a shit about you. Fucking cover my face up. Why not? I don't want anybody knowing that I'm this fucking depraved. But my whole thing when I saw that is, you know, like you're training people to be sexual deviants, to be rapists, to be sexual attackers, to be bad people who see women in a really low light. And literally, all I see is people agreeing with the things that I think. I see very few. I've not seen anybody come out and go, well, I've seen G.K. Barry throw a fucking credibility down the loo in the dunny. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, mate, you know, I had respect for you. No more, darling. Not with those kinds of attitude. Not encouraging this. And maybe she's doing it so that she gets the fucking views. Because it's all about making fucking money. What, like, the more controversial you are, the more money you fucking make. And I'm sorry, you can do that. You can make all the money in the world. I ain't begrudging you a fucking penny, either of them. Or anybody else who chooses to do it, who's doing it under the fucking radar. And if there's anybody who's doing OnlyFans who wants this level of notoriety, give yourself a fucking talking to, darling, before it goes too far. Because these two are damaging society by what they're doing. And I'm not fucking overthinking this shit. society is underthinking this shit because it's just entertainment. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the truth, this shit, that's the stuff we're not told this. Our granddaughters, our grandsons, or our kids, like obviously, you know, like I ain't that fucking old. Well, I have grandchildren, but it's like I don't want my grandchildren seeing their sexual education coming from a fucking hoe. Bonnie Blue is wrong, and nobody's challenging her on it. Do you know what I mean? She's like, oh yeah, well, you know, like your husband, you'd come to me if you'd not given him sex. And GK Barry's like, well, what if I'd had sex with him this morning? And she's like, well, then you're obviously shit about it. And GK Barry's like, oh yeah, well, I can't argue with that, to be fair, you're right. It's like, no normalising of this. Please, ladies, where are the ladies? This is patriarchal shit that women are coming out with, and I am fucking bordering on losing my rag. I do lose my rag. I go off on a rant on this, but it doesn't consume me daily life. I'll switch the video off and piss off and do something else. But it's niggling in there. You know, there is no opposite voice that's given the equal airtime. It's just them. And then it's just like, oh, everybody fucking is laughing at them, or everybody's calling them a slag, or everybody's doing this. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not watching the news, but they've not bridged the gap between news and social media. We need somebody who's going to stand there and go like, no, that's wrong. You don't tell women to send their husband to go see you in particular. You know, because they're going to just take that information and go, right, I can go and see a hooker then if my wife's not putting out. And that is a destruction of the family unit, which again goes back to my original video. But yeah, balaclavas. How many of those young men who just stuck on a little, it's like, boom, all of a sudden nobody knows who you are. People reported, I think it might have been this man, just accused of lads in balaclavas and boxer shorts, and that's it. So if that came for you in the street, you could have been anybody in that fucking queue. Apart from these women putting themselves in harm's way, because the amount of fucked up men out there who've literally not had an outlet for this shit since Andrew Tate got arrested, literally, is just going to be like, I want to be the one to rape that woman, to have her all to myself for more than 2 minutes. But it's not them I'll give a shit about, because they're putting themselves actively in that position. They are putting themselves in danger, right? But they are putting other people in danger, and that's what matters to me. Because these young men, barely legal, a lot of them, are then going to this is going to be one of their first sexual experiences, and they couldn't even speak to her. She didn't speak to them. They didn't make fucking eye contact. There was no kissing. He literally went in there, took her, went away, and nobody knew who he was. Just fucking watch, mate. There is gonna be a fucking crime spree. Call me Nostradamus, mate, but come back next year and I bet you any money that the fucking has been. Because Bonnie Blue says, oh yeah, well, I'm teaching them how to have sex so they can go forward and then they can have good sex with everybody else because she's so great at sex. I bet, if you're just there, I bet she's fucking shit, to be fair. I don't know. I'll have to watch a video. If anybody's got one, share it with me, please. Anyways, yeah, this is just encouraging criminal behaviour. Do you know what I mean? Just like fucking Squid Game with its fucking Stabathon episode. It's like, mate, Deadpool and Wolverine. My son pisses himself laughing at me. We'll come out of Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm like, yeah, you watch, there's going to be a fucking knife crime spree fucking incoming, because it's just, oh, look, big screen, stabby, stab, 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 stab. And, there are stupid people on this planet. Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips, bless them, are two of the fuckers. Absolutely not a brain cell between them. You know, like, we're not a shred of humanity. Actually, I think that there is hope for Lily Phillips. I think that Bonnie Blue may well have been somebody that she's looking up to. And I hope that the backlash from this teaches her that not everybody thinks that the woman she's learning from is fucking worth. Oh. Lads, have at it, right? Girls, have at it. OnlyFans, have at it. Keep it to OnlyFans and Chatterbait and shit like that. But literally, mainstream media does not need to be filled with this crap. It is coming from up there. That's what they want us to think. We need to get together. We need to discuss this, and we need to fucking put a stop to it before it gets too far into our grandchildren's brains. Who the fuck is with me? Please, please let common fucking sense prevail. Lily Phillips didn't even know you could catch AIDS through fucking bodily fluids, for fuck's sake. It's madness. Utter fucking madness. So yeah, if you stayed with me to the end, I owe you a bevy. And if you are one of those regular people who stay with me to the end, thank you so much. Like, literally, you're one of the, like I said on my video yesterday, you know more about me than most people on the planet, my darling. And I really appreciate you wanting to be here. Consider me your friend. Okay? Please leave comments and whatever. Like, share, subscribe. All of that sexy business. Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all.